So we're here in Flamingo Crossings, and we're going to head into Five Below. As you can see, it's only a mile away from Disney. It's got great deals on Disney, Universal merch, so let's go check it out. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
So here we are at Five Below, giving you a little tour of all the cool things we can get in here. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of t-shirts when you come in, Phineas and Ferb, all different things. There's a lot of food in here, which we'll show you a bunch of later. There's Takis and hot fries. Here's some more t-shirts. There's a whole wall of t-shirts right here. All different things. There's Five Nights at Freddy's t-shirts. The t-shirts are all about $5.55 for whichever men's, women's. I think pretty much they're unisex though. This one's really cool. This is like a Stitch jersey. Has the 626 on the front and the Stitch on the back. It's really cool. You can wear that like open over a t-shirt or something like that, which is a really cute look. There's pillows and blankets, and we're going to give you a whole tour of the place. So when you first come in, it's usually seasonally themed. So here we have a bunch of pool toys and unfortunately school supplies. Back to school is next month here, so a lot of that, you're going to see a lot of backpacks and keychains and books and pens, just random crayons and coloring books. And here's a whole lot of drinking cups with Stitch and Spider-Man. Those are really cute for $5. Here we have backpacks. I see Stitch, I see Bluey, I see Moana. There's Hello Kitty. Here's some shirts. That's funny. A cow says everything sucks. That's kind of funny. More t-shirts. Here we have a bunch of like different card games, Uno games and flashcards, and as you can see scattered throughout is Spider-Man and Mickey Mouse and SpongeBob. There's Toy Story. Here we have puzzles, a whole puzzle section. There's Stitch puzzles and jigsaws, and there's Bluey. And it's everything from little puzzles for little kids, like 25 pieces, 48 pieces, Avengers right there. Lunch boxes up to like 500 pieces, 1,000 pieces for like older kids to try. There's one with space. There's Pictionary. Little themed games, Trouble, Stitch Trouble, and There's a panda trouble game and princesses trouble game. Here we have all kinds of cute little figurines, just little collectibles. SpongeBob, M&M's, Looney Tunes, Bluey, Frosted Flakes. Here's some Stitch. There's some Calico Critters. There's Wednesday from the Disney Plus show. There's Spider-Man I just saw. Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops. Here we have some planters and paint your own things. Lots of arts and crafts things. Here's a whole Bluey section with puzzles and notebooks and keychains and card games and little notepads. Moving on to Hello Kitty, the whole section is an artist palette. There's crayons and there's looks like some sort of bubble blower. Over here we have a whole selection of books. Usually this section seems to be geared towards more smaller children, like pre-handwriting, kindergarten, Stitch word searches, how everything works. There's little inquisitive books, kindergarten, unicorns. Over here we have a bunch of magnets. Here's Pikachu magnets and things like that. Here we have theme look like bath toys, and this is a lot of Hello Kitty and a lot of strawberry shortcake, just a Rainbow Bright, a lot of figurines, a lot of pens, a lot of scented markers, a lot of arts and crafts, like I said, paint your own plaques. Here we have books geared towards maybe a little older kids, recipes, dad jokes, Taylor Swift, bedtime stories, crystals. And this section right here is all kinds of squishmallows, those little squishy pillows that you could buy with theming and themed character. That I believe is Ursula. There's Woodstock from the Peanuts. There's just random bears and dogs and things like that. Those are $6, pretty cheap. Here we have sketch pads that you could draw something and then erase it. This is a whole back to school section. So it's pens, it's pencils, it's markers, it's erasers, it's notebooks. There's a Stitch little mini journal, Stitch crayons. There's I just saw something Moana back there. Sonic the Hedgehog book. Here's just blank notebooks and more kind of educational books and Stranger Things and monsters. And here's a giant activity book, coloring book of Jurassic World. Really, whatever you're into, whatever your kids are into, you will find it in this store. Here's some Stitch sticky rolls. Make your own, color your own squishies, and here's a whole wall of stickers. There's lots and lots of stickers. Bluey and SpongeBob and cats and dogs and Garfield and Bluey, Spider-Man, Powerpuff Girls, even things you haven't heard of in years like Powerpuff Girls. They have it here. Here is a whole wall of toys and games. They also have posters. More games, clue games, chess, checkers, Ouija boards, tic-tac-toe, slime goop games, and things like that. Here's some Harry Potter figurines. So there's all different kinds of figures of Harry Potter, all from the different movies. There's wall chargers, there's pens, there's circle word books, coloring books. I believe there's blankets down there. Those are puzzles. Really cool. Comes in a really cool little container there. And it's everything here is in this section is Harry Potter. Here we have a musical section. So we have some kazoos. We have ukuleles and keyboards and all kinds of musical things. And here's more arts and crafts. And here's Play-Doh. Any kind of color and scent and theme of Play-Doh, you will find it here. Keep your kids busy on a rainy Florida day, in your hotel room, in your home, whatever you need. These are also good for like party favors because they're small. Slime activators, glue, scented colors, scented markers, color changing markers, notebooks, paper, acrylic art, paint your own, paint by number, just random paintbrushes. And here's more colored pencils and things like that. And here we have another selection of figurines with a lot of Disney characters. There's Hocus Pocus, there's Britney Spears, there's Bolt the dog, Perdita the dog, little brother, Stitch, bunch of different Stitches. Stitch is definitely the winner here. Stranger Things characters. We have Buzz Lightyear, we have Jack Skellington, Pongo. And these are just little... Oh, that one's a Five Below exclusive, the Buzz Lightyear. There's Princess Jasmine. Hocus Pocus. Spider-Man. There's some more Disney. There's Shrek. I see Shrek there. There's SpongeBob. There's some more Pixar. There's Sully. There's Wall-E. And these are all cute little $5 collectibles. Here we have some others. We have Gremlins. We have Wednesday. We have Freddy. Kim Possible. Haven't heard that one in a while. And here's some more little cute figurines. These are more like little plushies. There's Mickey, there's Minnie, there's princesses, there's Hello Kitty. So again, Stitch. There's Rock and Roll Stitch. There's Angel. Lots of little figurines and toys, and these are just squishy toys. There's Angel. There's the aliens are in there. There's Stitch. And here you have some more Stitch toys, finger puppets, and there's Aladdin and the genie, and there's a Minnie Mouse toy, and there's some princesses. These are all little like dolls. Disney Crystal Surprise, Furbies. There's some more Stitch. And here we have some more toys. We have dinosaurs. There's all kinds of trucks and vans and boats and little stuffed animals. We have bunnies, and we have a pig, and we have puppies. Oh, there's Lady and the Tramp. That's really cute. Animal friends, bunnies. Here we have high bounce balls and things like that. And here we have a whole bunch of gag toys. We have the chattering teeth. We have a spray that makes you sneeze, squirt gum, spiders, things like that. You want to scare your friends. And here's just random little cars and little collectibles. Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Sonic the Hedgehog, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just random bicycles and motorcycles. There's another mini car, another Mickey car. Marvel Superhero Adventures. And here's more puzzles and games and arts and crafts projects. And here's a whole bunch of unicorn dolls and fairy dolls, and there's some Barbie accessories and some princesses and horses. This is a whole section of like play swords and Nerfs and little shooting guns, things like that. This whole wall is drinks and cups, and as you can see, as the prices go by, some are $5, some are $7. And here we have a whole sporting goods section right here. Some more toys to play with, but here we have plants, if you want to get some plants. And there's Mr. Potato Head. And if you turn this way, there's a whole selection of balls. There's soccer balls and basketballs and just random balls like that. There's a big green duck. There's a purplish, maybe a frog. Not sure what that is. But you could see there's tennis rackets and there's dartboards and paddle balls and lacrosse sticks and wiffle balls and skateboards. And as you can see, the range is $5, $7. Pretty amazing. Here you have some more figurines. Well, we have Mario and Yoshi. And there's some other ones mixed in here too. There's the Simpsons I just saw. There's the Goomba. And these are all just like cute little figurines, collectibles you can keep. I'm sure they have like whole sets you can collect and things like that. There's Krusty the Clown. Batman. Here's some more balls. Most of the balls are $5. The smaller ones are $4. There's some baseball bats and balls and gym equipment, weightlifting equipment. If we go this way, here's some more figurines. That's a Mickey Mouse pop pin. They have Moana. They have Iron Man, Stitch, Freddy, more Stitch, lots of different Stitches. There's Baloo, a couple of those. All really cute collectible things, all cute Disney things that are so much cheaper than getting them anywhere else. There's Chucky, because here in Florida, Halloween season is quickly approaching, so you're going to find a lot of Chucky and Nightmare Before Christmas and The Exorcist and things like that. Hollywood themed. Halloween season in here starts about mid-August. And here are all just random cars, toys. Here's some posters. There's some sports posters and some music posters. All around $5. Hula hoops, I see. More of these squishmallows. They have the Munchlings, which is really cute. They have an orange, it's not Orange Bird, but it's an orange toy. They have a cute little ducky right here. They have all different kinds. And then they even have a hammock that you can hang on your wall if you want to keep all your toys in a hammock. And here we have some more figurines with more characters. There's more Stitches, different Stitches, Lilo and Stitch. There's Toy Story, there's Duke Kaboom, there's Little Bo Peep, there's Officer McDimples, I see Ariel over there. There's Groot and Marvel, and Nightmare Before Christmas and Oogie Boogie I just saw. There's Mr. Potato Head, some random retro toys. And if you look this way, there's more. There's princesses, there's Mulan, there's Gremlins. There's Groot. And here we have some Shrek. There's Fiona. There's Hershey Kisses and Jolly Ranchers and soy sauce and really odd, funny things they have like that too. If you just want weird collectibles, if you're not into the characters, you could just get random general things too. Here's Care Bears, if you remember Care Bears. And when we round this corner, we come into a whole, I guess it's like a home section. You can get torch lamps and tiki lamps and regular lamps and mirrors and stools and just random things for your house, really. These are things for like yard games, like games you would put in your yard. For $25 you can get a scooter, which is pretty cool. Inline skates. Here's some random things for your pool. A giant bowling set, a flamingo party pool, that I guess is an inflatable. A raft for 4 people, which is kind of funny. And then, believe it or not, a pet section. Here we have all kinds of pets, pet feeders, pet shampoo, pet treats. There's the poop bags. There's pet jewelry, believe it or not. Inflatable pet floats. A pet harness. More jewelry depending on what your dog might like. Here's some dog beds, some cat beds, some random candles. And then a whole wall of blankets and pillows. With all different theming too. There's Bluey again and strawberry shortcake. Here you have some more random cups and mugs and carrying cases and fans and blow dryers and here's some really cool shirts, like kind of like jerseys. Here's some more random pet things, little outfits, a little pet sprinkler. Here we have some more random things. Here we have a happy birthday LED light for $15, a vanity table for $20. You can't beat these prices. A sheet set for $20. These, I believe, are like kitchen towels. Here we have all kinds of rocket sprinklers and things for your lawn beach ball, water guns. Here's a pretty big Stitch speaker and a giant Mega Slinky, and this is an inflatable remote control 4-foot tall Stitch. There's Ursula, there's Groot, all these cool different things you can have in your house, on the outside of your house, on your lawn, just as decorations, showing you're a true Disney fan or whatever fan you're in, whatever you're into. Here's some badminton rackets. And here we've now come into the whole, like, kind of electronic section where you can get all kinds of Disney themed, as you could see, Bluetooth and wireless headphones, and there's Wicked, and there's Hello Kitty, and more Stitch, and then just random, generic, no theming at all. If you prefer that, here's a Hello Kitty speaker, massage pillows, fans. These are regular headphones, and the cases, $8 for the cases. That's amazing. Here we have a wireless mouse. You can get Stitch, you can get Spider-Man, Winnie the Pooh, Jack Skellington, SpongeBob, and I believe these are $7 for a wireless mouse, which is amazing. Pretty good pricing. And here we have all kinds of things for your home and your computer, mouse pads and calculators and lamps and laptop stands and laptop holders and all different things for your desk or your home office or your whatever, wherever you would want it in your house. Here's a Gorilla sprinkler for $15, over 5 feet tall, I believe it says. Here's a Pixel wall speaker. That's pretty cool looking. Here's a whole selection of more speakers and pop sockets for your phone. Any kind. There's Jack Skellington. There's Black Panther. There's Iron Man. There's Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. Here we have just random. Oh, these are car things now. Tire lights and steering wheel covers and safety kits and license plate holders and phone mounts for your car, to put your phone in your car. Here we have a whole bunch of Hello Kitty accessories for your phone and your electronic needs. USB, USB-C, phone cases, phone protectors, all kinds of random thing. There's Pez, there's flowers, there's some sort of blingy colors, there's cute hearts right there. And here we have actually like holders for your remote control. I mean, just random things you would never think of that you walk through this section and you find all these amazing things. Here you could see cases for iPhone, $7, protectors, $5, extension cords, surge protectors, $5. You're not going to find that anywhere else. Not at these prices. And here we have Spider-Man and Stitch, and these are all wireless earbuds. There's a waterproof duck speaker. Just funny little things. Watches, $6 to like watch bands for your Apple Watch or whatever kind of watch you have. And now we leave that section. We round this corner here, and this is like a woman's section. And you have flip flops, you have water shoes, all different pretty patterns and colors, and many sizes, and lots of water shoes, shorts, and here's some more Freddy t-shirts. There's a lot of t-shirts all over the store. There's some hats mixed in. There's shorts and pajamas and little accessories, jewelry, looks like little bracelets, maybe necklaces, a lot of hair accessories, $3. Here we have some makeup kits, some random shorts and more flip-flops, some pajamas, bodysuits, bags, and here is your wall of t-shirts where you can get anything from just random animals or designs or crazy little sayings. Maybe I am the drama. That's pretty funny. I tolerate you. That's funny. Then they have, it looks like Maleficent, and they have Strawberry Shortcake, and they have Pickles, oddly enough. That's So Raven, Lightning McQueen, Minnie Mouse, Moana, Stitch, Chicken Tendies, that's kind of funny. Cartoon Network, Peanuts, Sonic, a random Las Vegas one, a random Stitch and Bambi and Casper the Friendly Ghost. And as you can see, they have tons of selection, tons of sizes. And where else are you going to get a t-shirt for $5 and change? So here we have more accessories. We have some sunglasses, and we have some jewelry, and we have perfume sets and makeup sets, and here's some socks, and here's some more t-shirts. There's Olaf, and there's Nightmare Before Christmas, and T-Rex, and Bluey. Lots of Bluey stuff in the store, and more and more accessories. Here's stuff for your nails. These look like for kids, sunglasses, Stitch, Spider-Man, Frozen, Star Wars, every Disney thing you could think of. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Here's some brushes, Stitch and Princess Besties, and Stitch face masks and hair ribbons. There's like Barbie makeup sets, and these are more for like kids, I guess. Here's a Stitch nail set, and that looks like a Minnie Mouse nail set. Here we have some more makeup. More makeup kits. Here we have some more games and toys. Snow cone maker. Half court set. We come down here and we have eye masks and foot pads and kind of like health and beauty items. Here's some travel needs. If you're on vacation and you forgot something, you can come right here and get a Tide pen or a toothbrush, or you need a present. Here's gift bags and bows and wrapping paper. Over here you have some party supplies. You have LED lights and spinning wands and foam sticks, and these are balloons that they will blow up for you. Here's more travel size things. There's razors, there's toothbrushes, there's lint brushes, there's anything you need. Scrub Daddy, scrubbers, soft soap, deodorant, things like that. And here we have some more giant ducks, which are kind of cute. I like those. And here we have random Pez dispensers. We have, you name it, they have it. Princess Peach, Spider-Man, Moana. There's Toad. There's Hey Hey. There's Fortnite. There's Rocket Raccoon. There's the Rock's character. There's Angel and Stitch. And Pluto. And there's Mario. And there's Rocket Raccoon again. And all really cute Pez dispensers for like $2. This is our entire candy section, which is unbelievable. Here you have bags of candy you can get for $5, but they're buy one, get one half off. Here you have more bags of candy. I'm not sure what this is. Gummy, liquid-filled poppin' pickles. You could keep that. But there we have Nerds and candy bars and Milky Ways and Hershey bars and Twix bars, Kit Kats, Reese's. And here you have little candies. So if you want to, good for filling up party bags, or you want to just throw some candy in your pocket, keep your kids occupied while you're on long lines in the theme parks. Filling a piñata, which you'll see in a bit. Here you have like Pop Rocks and jelly beans and that kind of candy. These are Tootsie Rolls and Smarties. These are wafers and paper candy, now and laters. Fun Dip, Razzles, all the candy I remember when I was a kid. The Pop Pops. Here you have Pop-Up Lollipops. There's Daisy, there's Stitch, there's SpongeBob, there's Woody, there's Donald, there's Iron Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Little Mickey with his hat on, Fortnite, you name it, they have it. Lifesavers. These are Nerds and Licorice Red Vines and Gummy Babies and Sour Patch Kids and Haribo gummies. Bag $1.50 for a bag of candy, which you're not going to find in any other place. And such a variety. When you turn the wall here, you have a whole wall of party supplies and balloons, Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse, Stitch, of course, dinosaurs, Spider-Man, Pikachu. There's a wide range of theming of balloons, and I believe that they will fill them with helium for you. I do believe that's true. They have numbers in case you want to put somebody's birthday. There's Bluey up there. There's Hello Kitty. And they range from $2 to $10 depending on the size balloon, the theming you want. As you can see, there's a huge variety. Here you have a disco ball. You want to turn your car into a disco. You want to turn your hotel room, your bedroom. You have disco balls you can hang up. And here we have all kinds of, we're in the basically chip sections now. We have pretzels and popcorn and Skinny Pop. And these are like $4 a bag. Some are $3 a bag. Really, really good prices. Here we have decorations for a party. We have candles. We have numbered candles. We have balloons, all different kinds of balloons. We have signs. There's little piñatas. There's little pouch zippers and birthday crowns and the plastic bags you could make if you have treats for a party. You can use those little penny candies and fill your piñatas. There's silly string here. And it looks like we're approaching a whole section of international food. So you're staying in a hotel, you want a snack, you want some ramen noodles, you come here. There's all kinds of flavors. There's teriyaki, there's cheddar cheese, all kinds of different, just little snacks that you can have in your hotel room or your house or wherever you happen to be. And here's some more. Here's some more different international food. This kind of reminds me of Epcot, where you can go into each country and sample the snack foods from the different countries. That's what this reminds me of. You have turtle chips and all these different random things. Here's some nuts, pistachios, and And here you have greeting cards. Everyone knows how expensive greeting cards are. These are, I believe, $1. And there's tons of kinds. There's ages, there's birthday, there's get well soon, there's anniversary, whatever you might be celebrating. Here we have racks and racks of keychains and clip-ons for your bag, little character clip-ons. Really cute. Light up keyring. Here we have some like wallets and credit card holders and change purses and things like that. This wall here is chips and Takis and Pringles, Ruffles, Cheetos, Lay's. And these are like $3 a bag or something like that. Funyuns. Here you have more $5 and under keychains and little signs and more wallets. Here we have more keychains. You can see there's Stitch, there's Hello Kitty, there's Strawberry Shortcake, there's all different things. Here we have some bagged, again, pickleballs, dill pickle snacks, Pringles, Mingles, Bugles, Chex Mix, and I believe these are all like $1.50, $2. Great snacks to bring to the parks with you. Great snacks for your hotel room. Here's sunflower seeds, beef jerky. Here we have a whole bunch of magnets. We have Lilo, we have Stitch, we have Garfield. I see Superman. Just random things. Hello Kitty. And these are all magnets you could stick on your fridge or stick on whatever you have. If you're a dog person, there's a magnet for you. If you're a cat person, there's a magnet for you. Here we have some more international. We have the Panda Candy. We have the Pocky Candy. Lots and lots of things like that. Here's more pins. And here we have a whole selection of drinks. You can have fruit drinks and energy drinks and water. Here we have Liquid Death Water. We have Olani. We have Prime, I believe. There's some just random, a Barbie drink. Just random drinks, the whole selection. And these are anywhere from like $2 to $3, I would think. Here on our way out, we have some other candy. We have the Feastables, Mr. Beast Feastables for $3. We have the Lindt Truffles, like brittle candy, things like that. And then, not sure what this is. Audio Lollipop, listen to music through your mouth. Not sure, but interesting. $5. Here's some more makeup kits. As we're leaving the store, here's some cookies and some candies. And more bags of candy. $3, 3 for $5 actually. That's a pretty good deal. Here's a whole selection of hand sanitizers, any scent that you want. Here's Jolly Ranchers and little suntan lotions and wet ones and travel toothbrushes, razors, anything you need to grab. You forgot something from home and you don't want to run into Walgreens. You just come here and get everything. Here's a phone holder, and that was Stitch as well. Here's a Nightmare Before Christmas phone grip. There's a pizza one up here. Another cute little ducky speaker. And here we just have random gums and mints and like just handheld candies. Not the big bars that we saw before. These are more individual. Here's bags of cookies you can get. Animal cookies. They actually have Encanto Chips Ahoy, which I've never seen before. Little mini Oreos. Peanut butter and jelly bites. Game Day Oreos. And here is just a refrigerated section with sodas and $2.39 for a soda. And batteries, if you need batteries, $2.49 for batteries or $3 for batteries. That's an unbelievable price. And here we have vitamin water and Powerade. Powerades are $1.99. I can tell you off from experience that you get that in a gift shop or a food court, that's going to be $6 in Disney. And here we have Red Bull. And here is the beginning of the store. And here we have some more Smart Waters, Monsters. And that's our tour of Five Below near Disney.
that'll do it for a look at the Five Below here at Flamingo Crossings. It's got great deals, as you can see, Disney, Universal, all kinds of merch, even snacks that you could take on the go with you. It's really worth a look if you're in the area, especially here at Flamingo Crossings. There's a lot to do, as you can see in our other videos. Anyways, we hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye!